It's strength training in two-a-days, running bleachers and sprint drills. You practice till you can't take another step. Then you practice some more. You love the process because you know that to remain in a class of your own requires exemplary character, sportsmanship, and unrivaled excellence on and off the field.
First United Bank is proud to support the Shallow-Water Mustangs and Fillies. You truly embody the spirit of West Texas.
Good evening and welcome to Chuck Darden Court at the Horseshoe in Shallow-Water. It's a volleyball doubleheader tonight. The Fillies have a district match with the Talkington Lady Warriors and then a non-district match. It's just kind of an interesting week on the schedule, interesting night on the schedule. So the Fillies, who play out of in District 2-3A, normally a 7-team volleyball district, so there's always one night as you work through the district schedule where you have an off night, whatever you want to call it, whether it's a Tuesday night or a Saturday. And so Coach Savage and Coach Gravitt from Abilene High schedule this non-district match to try to just stay in rhythm. You want to keep your team going, fill up this Tuesday night on the schedule. Well, Talkington was placed in our district. They're going to play UIL volleyball and basketball this year and placed in our District 2-3A. And when they put that game on the schedule, Coach Savage and Coach Gravitt from Abilene High decided they wanted to keep this non-district game and that they would push it to 7:30. Abilene High was good with that. So doubleheader, but first Talkington and Fillies as we start the First United Bank pregame show here on the Shallow-Water Sports Network. Nathan Riojas here with Jake Warren, Zach Cole. Angel Flores is back running the camera for us tonight. But the Fillies, 25-9. They're 4-0 in district play right now, the only undefeated team in District 2-3A. They beat Idalou Saturday here at the Horseshoe to give Idalou their first loss in district play. Idalou's 3-1. Childress is 2-2. And Talkington, who in their first year in UIL play, because they beat Littlefield on Saturday, they're 2-2, and they're in playoff position, currently tied for that third spot with Childress. Littlefield right now, because they're 1-3, and that loss to Talkington on Saturday, they're on the outside looking in. And Tulia right now 0-4 at the bottom of the standings. But the Fillies had an incredibly efficient performance on Saturday against Idalou, and really what was the two teams fighting for a district championship here in 2-3A. The Fillies won set number 1, 25-8, got out to a 14-0 run courtesy of Georgia McGuire at the service line, and really never looked back. Idalou answered back with a 25-22 win in set number 2, and then set number 3 looked a lot like set number 1. Georgia McGuire led a 9-0 run to start set number 3, and it was 25-8 as the Fillies ended up stretching it out. A little bit of back and forth early on in set number 4 before the Fillies pull away 25-17. And Emmy Lusk, who is efficient with her swings to say the least, and among the team leaders in blocks, Emmy had 5 kills, 2 block assists, and she is tonight our Zia Power Sports Spotlight Player of the Game. But she was one of many Fillies on Saturday afternoon that had a really good game against Idalou. Emmy so far, or coming into this weekend, so I looked for updated stats in Huddle last night and didn't see them. So through the first 3 district games, I know Emmy, through 9 sets played, 10 kills on just 21 swings. So she only got 2 attack errors. She's hitting at 381. So that's what the efficiency that I'm talking about. She doesn't swing as many as some of the other players on the team, but very efficient when she does get a good look. And she was second on the team in block assists here in district play, and again picked up 3 more block assists on Saturday afternoon. Some other stats from Saturday afternoon. Again, these are just my official, or unofficial, excuse me, stats. Georgia McGuire led the team. No, she was second on the team with kills. Emma Clausen led the team with 18 kills. Georgia McGuire had 12. Georgia McGuire and Brenna Crawford, the two Glasheen Vice and Enterman players of the game. Let's see, Carly Buckley, very efficient again. Most of her damage from the middle with 10 kills. Emmy again with 5. Avery Shore had 3. And then 5 aces from Georgia McGuire, 3 from J.C. Fincher at the service line. Carly Buckley with 3 block assists. Emma Clausen with 3 block assists. Avery Shore had 4. Georgia McGuire with 1. And Brenna Crawford, 7 block assists against Idalou. And, of course, the back row doing what they always do. Anderson Vanetta, 25 assists through those 4 sets. J.C. Fincher also had 15. Georgia McGuire threw in 3. And it was just a very, very efficient performance for the Fillies. Good team volleyball all the way around. They're always good at the service line. And they were really good in serve receive. And their block at the net, also very good on Saturday against Idalou. Again, this Talkington team, they're 9-16 on the year, 2-2 in district play under Coach Sabrina Kelly. They lost the district opener at Childress 3-2, and they'll be fighting with Childress for some playoff positioning as we get later into this district run. They beat Toya 3-0, then went on the road to Idalou, lost 3-0. At Littlefield, they won 3-0 on Saturday, so picking up, coming in off of a good 3-0 win at Littlefield. Their schedule really interesting, I guess just the way it worked out being added to the district late. All 5 of their district games, road games so far. And then the back half of their schedule, after tonight, they'll all be at home. So kind of crazy the way theirs works. Everybody else alternating a lot, home and away. And for whatever reason, Talkington, the way they fit into the schedule, all away to start, and then they'll end with 5 home games. This is the midway point of their district run, really the district run for everybody in 2-3A. The Fillies trying to finish the first part of their district schedule 5-0, and then this coming Saturday, they'll host Tulia here at noon at the Horseshoe to start the second half of their district schedule. Mr. Loafman is on the mic here at the CDC, and I assume as they're lined up, we're about ready for the national anthem and team introductions. So we'll pause for a minute or two here. Just about finished here on the First United Bank pregame show. I'm telling you, if you're watching this at home in Shallowater, you still have time to get up here. We're going to be up here for a little while with this doubleheader. Abilene High will play the Fillies right after this game against Talkington, tentatively scheduled for 7:30, as Talkington being introduced right now. Wrap up dinner, get up here, or come eat dinner up here. We've already gotten barbecue sandwiches. We can always smell the popcorn, sometimes Frito pie, whatever it might be. It always smells good. There's no way I was going to be able to go without having chopped beef sandwich that they're having. It smells amazing. So come up here, cookie, chips, chopped beef sandwich, and support the volleyball program. Fillies looking to stay undefeated in District 2-3A play. They beat Tulia, Littlefield, and Childress all 3-0, and then dropped their first set of district play against Idalou on Saturday. But they come in 4-0 and looking to finish the first half of their district schedule 5-0. We'll pause and let Mr. Loafman introduce the Fillies. The Fillies and the Lady Warriors almost ready for first serve here at the Horseshoe. I got a picture of Talkington's roster before we started, but I don't have any of their classifications. I don't know, so I don't know how, how old or senior laden this team is. The Fillies, if you've been following the team at all this year, 12 seniors, a ton of experience back from a team that went 30-13 last year. They were undefeated district champs out of District 2, made it all the way to the regional semifinals. And again, in a loaded Region 1, a lot of ranked teams, the Fillies have fallen out of the coaches poll in recent weeks. They were number 21 a couple weeks ago, and kind of inexplicably, once district play started, fell out of the rankings, but really none of that matters. We get into the playoffs, though, we know we're going to face some really tough teams, whether it be Denver City or Bushland. There's going to be plenty of competition down the road as the Fillies get into the playoffs. District 1 is really good. Dalhart, as we know, very good. They're back in the rankings as well. So the Fillies, first and foremost, chasing a district championship, but also trying to prep themselves for a postseason run. And that's part of the reason why we're going to see that Abilene High team here too. Coach Savage having that on the schedule to try to keep the Fillies in rhythm. You don't want to skip a night just because you don't have a game to play in the district schedule. So had that non-district contest scheduled, and now with Talkington being added to the district and to the schedule, he and Coach Gravitt decided to keep that match. So Abilene High is already here, and they're waiting to play the second part of this doubleheader here tonight. Got a little bit of a pause. I'm not sure why exactly. Talkington is one of those schools that you don't, again, that really haven't seen much. We'll see them in basketball too. They'll be part of a 9-team district for us in basketball. We're going to play 16 district basketball games now with the addition of Talkington. The Phillies district schedule starts on December 2nd. We're going to run right into football season with the start of the district basketball schedule this year. Might even have some overlap. If the Mustangs make it as deep as they did last year, we'll be starting basketball broadcast before football's even over. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see more and more of this Talkington team. Their enrollment, or the number for alignment purposes, according to the UIL 231. So less than half of what Shallow-Water's number is at 509. One of the smaller schools in 3A, but just getting their UIL volleyball and basketball program started. I don't know if it was some kind of lineup issue, substitution issue, but the officials seem to have it sorted out. And now I think we're ready for first serve. Georgia's got the ball. We're about to put it in play now. Georgia McGuire, and she started set number 1 on Saturday versus Idalou on a 14-0 run. Then in set number 3, she started with the 9-0 run. She is deadly from the service line. Here's an overpass. And then midline violation. Midline or net violation. Didn't see because everybody stands for the first point here, just like we do for basketball games. The Phillies quickly with the 1-0 lead. Another overpass, and Emma with the dunk. Quickly 2-0. And a couple of easy swings already for Emma Clausen. You see right there, and they just really unprepared to get a block in her way. And there's an ace, Georgia's first of the afternoon. And now quickly 3-0. Georgia had 5 aces on Saturday against Idalou. She came in leading the team. She's got 18 on the year. 19 now, I guess you say, 20. Quickly 4-0 and a similar start. She's capable of this really in every match. She leads the team in serve attempts and serves, or has been serving at 97% here in district play. Georgia to Emma. Emma didn't get everything on that, but still gets the kill. Georgia with an assist from behind the back line. Five to nothing. Anderson Vanetta to Georgia. Georgia's going to set outside for Emma. Emma with another kill. And another assist for Georgia McGuire. Let's take a look at that renewed collision instant replay off the top of the block, and then just nothing really that they can do on the back row. That was Ayaka Burgess who tried to get the dig. Aniston, great dig there. Carly keeps it out of the net, and Avery went cross court just a little bit too wide. So a 6-0 run for Georgia. You see great dig there by Aniston. Aniston sets outside for Emma. Emma, huge swing, catches the Raptors, and that was a tough play for Ava Ortiz to try to, nice dig back row, but it just hit the Raptor in the ceiling. And Aniston gets her first assist. Quickly 7-1. Swing on the outside for Maybell Roller. In the back row, guilty of a double touch. So Roller with the kill. And now Charlie Ayalawala serving. And I got a lot of help from Charlie herself before this game on how to say that. I went down, asked the coach, how do you say this? And she just said, hey, Charlie, come here. Why don't you tell him how to say this? So that made me feel a little bit better. If you're curious, it's spelled I-A-U-L-U-A-L-O. Another good serve. It'll be a free ball for Talkington here. Nice kill on the outside. Ayaka Burgess with a good swing, and it's 7-4. So after the Phillies get out to a 6-0 run, a 4-1 run here. That one just long for the service error. Ayalawala led a little run there to get Talkington back into this first set, though, 8-4, as J.C. Finter checks in. And J.C. serves it really well, too. I mean, as a team, the Phillies do, but among the team leaders in assists, J.C. is, and that's another good one as they get a free ball, and now she'll set Emma on the outside. Emma, another big swing. 7 early kills for Clausen, and J.C. picks up her first assist. Just good team volleyball right there. The pass, the set, and then Emma takes advantage. There's an ace for J.C. And quickly 10-4. J.C. serving at 100%. Coming into this weekend, anyways, she had 8 aces, tied for second on the team. Just 25 service attempts in district play. She had a couple of aces on Saturday against Idalou. J.C. with an assist there, and Emma another kill. So they've gone to Emma on the outside a lot. And really no answer for Talkington at this point. 11-4. J.C. another good serve. Here's a set on the outside. Off the block and hit the official for Burgess, but did a good job that time of just using the block. And that will send number 16, Annalise Hobein, to the service line. Emma with the dig. JC's got to go a long way to get that to Emmy Lusk. Set inside and just outside the line. That was for Angelica Cortez. Emmy Lusk checks in, the Zia Power Sports Spotlight Player of the Game, the southpaw. Clausen serving. The 12-5 lead. Burgess on the outside. Clausen with the dig. Finter going for Georgia's first swing. And Georgia gets her first kill of the evening. Starts with the pass from Emma. You look at the Renew Collision instant replay. JC with the set. And Georgia takes care of it. 13-5. Emma, another strong serve. Emma with her first ace. 14-5. Should have chased that one down the tunnel. Good dig by Emma, back row. JC to Georgia. Georgia behind the line, but gets another kill. Kill number 2, and JC now with 4 assists. 10-point lead in set number 5 for the Phillies. Another ace for Emma. Ace number 2. She and Georgia each have 2. J.C. Finter with an ace, 16-5. And a timeout for Coach Kelly. and the Lady Warriors. So the Fillies jump out to a 6-0 lead, but a 4-1 run, and they were right back in it at 7-4. Talkington was, but 12-1 since then. The Fillies have really stretched it out here in set number 1. See Emma, the New Mexico State commit, off to a really good start in her senior campaign. The team kill leader. And right now, she's got the Fillies on a nice run from the service line. Emma with the dig. JC chases it down, sets Georgia on the outside, and Georgia just got under that one. So a side out of the timeout with the attack error for Talkington. Now Reagan Barrett checking in for the Fillies. Reagan, one of those 12 shallow water seniors. Taylor Wood with the dig. JC outside for Georgia. Barrett to JC, and now outside for Emmy Lusk, and Emmy gets her first kill off the top of the block. Emmy Lusk was the Zia Power Sports Spotlight Player of the game, the southpaw. Like I said, she doesn't swing it a lot, but hitting close to 400 in district play, and it's just like baseball. If you're hitting over 300, it's really good. 400's crazy. And that's Emmy. Free ball over for the Fillies. Carly on the other side of the net. Now JC a back set for Emmy again. Emmy off the top of the block. 2 swings, 2 kills for Emmy Lusk. Quickly 6 assists now for JC Finter. 18-6 as Taylor Wood has started a little run from the service line for the Fillies. Nice kill on the outside for Zyreel Hawkins. And now Ayaka Burgess serving it up. Georgia from the outside, good dig, back row. Burgess sends it over in 2. Finter, quick set inside for Carly. Off the tape, tough break for Talkington. Carly will take it. We talked about Emmy being really efficient and hitting at a high clip. Buckley gets her first kill, and she leads the team. She's hitting over 500 in district play. She makes it 19-7. Attack error there makes it 20-7. This is Piper Noble at the service line for her second serve. Piper, one of the young guns on this team, 12 seniors. Piper just a sophomore. She'll set here for Lila Graves, and Lila gets the kill. So Noble with her first assist. Lila Graves with her first kill. Piper, a sophomore. Lila, one of just 3 underclassmen on this team. She's a junior, and Lila, the dunk on the overpass. She takes advantage. Nice at the service line for Piper, too. Gets the overpass, and Lila doesn't miss her opportunity. Now 22-7, service error there. We'll send it back over to Talkington. Yeah, we've seen Cameron Ledbetter came up. She played a match with this varsity team. She's back playing JV, so Piper, a sophomore, Lila, a junior, the only 2 underclassmen on the squad at the moment for the Fillies. Barrett with a good dig. Nice pass and set from Noble. Right there, Annalise Holbein was trying to drop it in the front corner, it looked like. But attack error makes it 23-8. Barrett and McGuire check out. Keely Williams checks in and she'll serve. Keely off the tape. Really good serve. That one just an overpass. And a free ball here for Talkington. They'll both try to reset. And Emma sending over the free ball, just dropped it over and kind of into no man's land for Talkington, and they end up getting set point 24-8 here as Keely will try to finish it at the line. And Carly just in self-defense sends it over the net. So service error makes it 24-9. Hey Finley, how's it going? Finley Bond stopping by the booth over here. Always good to see Finley. Taylor Wood with the dig, Piper with the set for Clausen. And that is set number 1. Officially a violation for being in the net. So I don't know if you give Clausen the kill there. The whistle had been blown. 25-9 in set number 1. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be back with set number 2 here on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
People's Bank is a proud supporter of shallow water athletics. Let's go, Mustangs and Fillies.
At Zia Lone Star Power Sports, we love to ride. Whether you're hitting the trails, cruising on the lake, or exploring the back roads, there's a ride for every adventure.
When we took the side-by-sides to the canyon, or we raced the Sea-Doo that surf, and don't forget the ATVs on the ranch.
4 locations, endless adventures. Come see us at Zia or Lone Star Power Sports and start making your own family memories.
We're back at the CDC in Shallow Water. Phillies take set number 1, 25-9 over Talkington. First district matchup between Shallow Water and Talkington. Phillies trying to stay on top of the district standings. Talkington right now tied for 3rd in the district standings at 2-2, and they'll try to stay in playoff position. We wanted to mention real quick, the tennis team picked up a bi-district win today, 11-4 over Snyder. Of course, to play team tennis, the Mustangs and Phillies have to play up in the 4A division, and so they play some big schools. But the Mustangs and Phillies with an 11-4 win today. They won the doubles points 5-2, or came out of doubles play 5-2, and then went 6-2 in singles for that 11-4 win. So congratulations to Coach Alex Johnson and his tennis team as they extend their playoff run in this team tennis season here in the fall. They'll take on Fort Stockton in the area round of the playoffs. They're going to meet them in Andrews. That'll be on Thursday. So if you're a big tennis fan, try to get to Andrews on Thursday. Support the Phillies and the Mustangs, but they're on to the area round of the playoffs with their bi-district win today. They collect a gold ball just like you do in every other sport. around here. So congratulations to them as Talkington will put the ball in play for set number 2, and it'll be Zyreel Hawkins. Zyreel had a kill in set number 1 for the Lady Warriors. Vanetta goes outside for Carly Buckley. Carly, who's been killing it from the inside, gets a swing on the outside there, but it's 1-0 in favor of Talkington. It's a little too strong, didn't get on top of that one. And now Hawkins puts it back in play. Good serve, Aniston out of the net to Buckley, and that time Carly gets the kill, so she goes right back to her. Carly buries it that time. Aniston with assist number 2 on the evening, and now Georgia McGuire. She led a 6-0 run at the service line to start, and I jinxed her there. She sends it back with the service error. And now we'll see Charlie Ayalawala. Feel like I'm on top of that now. They gave me the pronunciation before the match. I feel good about it now. Taylor Wood with the dig. Aniston a back set this time for Avery Shore, and the block. A block assist there for Burgess and Annalise Hoban. So much better start in set number 2 for Talkington. They never really were in set number 1. 25-9, but 3-1 lead here. Another good serve from Hawkins. Or from Ayalawala, excuse me. But the Phillies right there used the block in the middle to make it 3-2. Now Buckley serving for the Phillies. Free ball over. Georgia gets it to Aniston. Aniston outside for Emma Clausen. Aniston. Georgia keeps it out of the net, but free ball now for Talkington. See if they can do something with it. A set on the outside for Burgess. Good dig from Georgia. Aniston outside to Emma, who was hustling to set up, and she goes cross court. Emma now with 10 kills. She had 9 in that first set, and we're tied at 3. Aniston a good set, and Emma was hustling to get in position for that swing. Buckley puts it in play. Burgess with the changeup, and she'll get the kill. Burgess just over the top of the block, and not much the Phillies can do about that one. To get the side out, and now Annalise Hoban will serve with a 4-3 lead. Georgia to Aniston, hustling over. Emma with the big swing. Nice dig back row for Kendall McCammond. And a nice swing for Talkington, and they have a 5-3 lead here in set number 2. Give and go for Emma, and she crushed that down the line. They almost lapsed a little bit. Zyreel Hawkins got the dig. As you see, just a powerful swing, nothing on the block. Off her knee, and Burgess kept it alive, but I think they were all in shock a little bit. So Clausen now with 11 kills. Vanetta with her 4th assist. 5-4, and J.C. Finter puts it in play. Free ball for the Phillies. Georgia to J.C. And now Amy Lusk off the block. And again, Burgess, that time with Angelica Cortez, both combining for that block. 6-4, and they take Finter off the service line, who's very capable of leading some long runs for the Phillies back there. Now Maybell Roller. Taylor Wood with a good dig, a good pass. And Finter Sets up Crawford from the middle. Brenna Crawford with her first kill. Assist number 7 for JC. 6-5 now as Emma Clausen will try to tie it up for the Phillies. You take a look at that renewed collision instant replay. Just a good set inside. And another ace for Emma Clausen while we were looking at that replay. Her third ace of the match makes it 6-6. Emma, some confusion on the back row for Talkington. Franklin and McCammond, just a little miscommunication, and that gives the Phillies their first lead here in set number 2. Ace number 4, excuse me, for Emma. Good dig, back row, and here's a set for Burgess. She goes cross court. JC to Emma. Emmy Lusk with the swing, the overpass, and then the dunk for Georgia McGuire. We're going to get some clarification. I think maybe they're going to call a lift or a double touch on Georgia. And right now, Georgia, as the player rep on the team, you can always send one player, one captain over to talk to the chair official, and they're just saying, held it a little bit too long on the dunk. So instead of 8-6, we'll be tied at 7. So now Burgess at the service line for Talkington. Nice dig by Taylor Wood. She gets it to JC, and a big swing from Georgia. Georgia with kill number 4. JC assist number 8. And now the Phillies with a 1-point lead. Taylor Wood, senior libero, defensive specialist, goes back to the service line. Taylor, another one of the Phillies that's really good from the service line. And right on cue, making me look smart, gets the ace. But you don't have to be smart. You just look at the stats. She's one of the team leaders at the service line, serving almost 97%. Her 5th ace in district play right there. Free ball, and it's just wide. So after Talkington enjoyed an early lead in set number 2, courtesy of Zyril Hawkins at the service line, got them off to a quick start. Phillies took their first lead at 7-6, and now it's 10-7 off the top of the block. Taylor to JC. Quick set inside for Carly, and Carly buries it. Kill number 4 for Carly. Carly came into this week hitting .525 in district play, and she does a lot of her damage from the middle. Taylor, another strong serve. Carly and Georgia trying to combine for the block there. Emmy down the line, gets a kill. Emmy Lusk with kill number 3, the Zia Power Sports Spotlight player of the game. Off to a good start. Efficient, as always, goes down the line for the kill on the Renew Collision instant replay. JC now double-digit assist. Good swing off the tape for Angelica Cortez. It's 12-8 now for the Lady Warriors defensive specialist, Allison Cifuentes. Good serve. Barrett with a strong dig. JC, tough set for Georgia, but Georgia goes cross court. 13-8. Kill number 5 for Georgia. Avery Shore checking in for the Phillies. And now Anderson Vanetta at the service line. Aniston just wide. Aggressive on that serve. I don't know if she was aiming for that line or if that was mishit, but it was really close to being an ace. 13-9, Georgia to Aniston. Back to Georgia, a little give and go. And Talkington in the net as they were trying to get the block up. 14-9. And now Georgia at the service line for the Phillies. Aniston to Georgia. Now Emma just mishit that one, ends up in the net. 14-10. Emma to Aniston, a little give and go. Nice block there. And Emma kept it alive, but Carly got into the net. So it's 14-11. Talkington working their way back into set number 2. Charlie Ayalawala, another strong serve. Emma's gonna go cross court. Burgess off the block, gets the kill. 14-12, they're within 2. Aniston sends it over in 2, trying to catch Talkington sleeping, but they handle it. Burgess, strong swing, good dig, back row for Georgia to keep the Phillies alive. Phillies will try to reset defensively. They get a free ball. Taylor, nice stab. She just stabbed that out of the air, got it to Aniston. Good swing, but Talkington stays alive. We got a good rally going here. Emma sends it to the back row. Here's a set. Some miscommunication. Burgess wanted to kill that one. Now Avery Shore down the line, and Avery puts it away. 15-12, good rally. Avery with her first kill of the evening. Aniston, a good back set, and Avery just goes down the line with it. That will put Buckley back at the service line. Set inside for Maybell Roller. Is that Maybell? I don't know if Maybell was setting it and Annalise hit it. Either way, kill inside to make it 15-13. They stay within 2 now. As we get closer to the end of set number 2, right down the line. Holy cow, Emma Clausen. Kill number 12 for Emma. And you got to look at the Renew Collision replay on this one. That one was fast, just inside the line. They were moving that block over towards the middle. JC Fincher with the strong serve. Taylor to JC, and now outside for Emma. Emma back row, good dig to stay alive, and the free ball just wide. But another big swing for Emma. They stayed alive momentarily, Talkington did. But now JC serving it up again. And there's an ace right on the line. 18-13, JC's second ace of the evening. And a timeout as the Phillies have stretched it out to 5 again in the Renew Collision instant replay. See it drop right inside the line. And Aniston, before JC came in to serve, picked up assist number 6. But JC right now leading the team with 11 assists, and she just picked up her second ace. Georgia McGuire has 2 aces. Emma Clausen. Emma could be the Glasheen Vice and Interman player of the game, maybe every match. But particularly good today, 4 aces. She had 9 kills in the first set. She's got 12 now in the match, just 3 here in set number 2. But again, those 4 aces from the service line. Georgia McGuire has 5 kills. Carly Buckley with 4. Emmy Lusk, who was the Zia Power Sports Spotlight player of the game in that first United Bank pregame show, she's got 3 kills. Lila Graves with 2 kills. Avery Shore and Brenna Crawford each with 1, 2, as Finter puts it back in play. Big swing inside off the tape. And the Phillies in the net there to make it 18-14. It's a nice swing anyways from Angelica Cortez from the middle out of that timeout. And now Ava Ortiz will serve for the Lady Warriors as they try to make a run at set number 2. Emma with the changeup. That's dirty, as Emma has been crushing it. And then throws the changeup there, just right over the top of the block, as the back row is already backpedaling. Just savvy move by the senior. 19-14, and now she's at the service line. Set on the outside for Burgess. Good set, good swing, but Clausen with their dig on the back row, and now Burgess off the block. Tries to keep it alive. She did momentarily, but it hits the antenna. 20-14. Ace number 5 for Emma Clausen. I believe that was Emmy Lusk and Brenna Crawford with the block assist over there. 21-14, Phillies by a touchdown right now in set number 2. That one just overpassed in the net, and not much for Ortiz to do. McGuire and Lusk with the block assist. And some Noble Fence defense there. Noble Fence, the official sponsor of defense on the Shallow Water Sports Network. Pun intended. Keely Williams now at the service line for the Phillies. Strong serve gets the Phillies a free ball here. It's a quick set inside for Brenna Crawford, and Brenna buries it. 23-14. It's one of the things that makes the Phillies so tough. JC, when you can set your outside hitters that swing so hard, then you can also set it up inside quickly in the middle for somebody like Crawford. Georgia takes the overpass and puts it down. And now set point at 24-14 for Keely. Keely leading a good run at the service line. Another free ball for the Phillies. Taylor to Piper for Emmy Lusk. Emmy almost has a kill, but they stay alive. Now Piper outside for Georgia. Good set, cross court, nice dig for Burgess. But some miscommunication on the back row. And it'll be 25-14 in set number 2. Phillies with a 2-0 lead. We'll be back with set number 3 right after this on the Shallow Water Sports Network.
For over 40 years, St. Clair Orthodontics has cared for our patients with the latest and cutting-edge orthodontic care. We see this as our mission field, where we have the privilege to care for you beyond your smile, helping you find confidence, hope, and the smile you've always dreamed of. We truly believe that in this office, thousands of lives will be changed. Start your smile journey with St. Clair Orthodontics by scheduling your free consultation. You can find us online or call us today.
At GBI Law, you're not hiring one attorney, you're hiring a whole team of attorneys.
When people call us, they need someone they can trust.
We know how to get results for our clients.
That's our history. We win, and we win big.
Founded in 1913 and located in northwest Lubbock County, Shallow is a place you will find people with small town values who pride themselves in West Texas traditions. Shallow is a community you will be proud to call home. Mayor Roy King Potter and the Shallow City Council encourage you to stop in and say hello. They want to make Shallow the best it can be. Shallow where Texas pride runs deep.
At Zia Lone Star Power Sports, we love to ride. Whether you're hitting the trails, cruising on the lake, or exploring the back roads, there's a ride for every adventure.
When we took the side-by-sides to the canyon, or we raced the Sea-Doo last summer, and don't forget the ATVs on the ranch.
4 locations, endless adventures. Come see us at Zia or Lone Star Power Sports and start making your own family memories.
We're having a good time at the Horseshoe tonight in Chuck Darden Court as the Phillies out to a 2-0 lead. They'll try to get the sweep here in set number 3. Phillies will have first serve. We expect Georgia McGuire to put it in play. Phillies are 4-0 in District 2-3A. This is the last game in the first half of their district schedule. They'll start their second run through the district schedule on Saturday. We'll be here again at noon as Tulia will be in town. Phillies trying to move to 5-0 right now. They're the only undefeated team in the district standings at 4-0. Idalou 3-1. Childress and Talkington tied for that third spot at 2-2, holding down the last 2 playoff spots. Talkington trying to qualify for the postseason here in their first official season of UIL play. Free ball off of McGuire's serve, and now Clausen with the swing for the Phillies. Tough set there, tough pass, but Talkington manages, and then a quick set inside for Carly Buckley, and she buries it. Buckley with kill number 5. And Aniston, that was assist number 7 for her, but it's 1-0 in set number 3. Carly continues to swing at a high clip, especially from inside. Georgia stabs it on the back row, but nobody else able to get to that. Good swing for Charlie Ayalawala. If you're watching from Talkington, I hope we're saying that correctly. Ayalawala. She coached us up on it before this match started. It's Iaulualo. And another big swing there for the Phillies. Quickly 2-1, and now Buckley serving for Shallow Water. Good back row swing for Ayaka Burgess, but just finds the tape. Carly, who's got 5 kills, Puts it in play. Now Anderson going cross court for Emma Clausen, and Emma just inside the back line. What a good set all the way across the net from Anderson. And when Emma gets a clean look, she doesn't miss very often. That's kill number 15. She had 9 in the first set. Free ball. Buckley to Vanetta. And this time, Avery Shore with the big swing, but the block inside from Annalise Hobein. Here is Charlie Ayalawala. She led a nice run at the service line for Talkington in set number 2. Change up there for Brenna Crawford. Talkington stays alive, and they send over the free ball. That just sails, really, to make it 5-2. Emmy Lusk and J.C. Finter subbing in for the Phillies, rotating in. And J.C., who has a pair of aces and 11 assists back in the game, and really unable to get a good swing off of that serve from J.C. These are quickly 6-2. Burgess, big swing off the top of the block. Georgia keeps it alive. Emma with a good swing, and Burgess will get another swing at it. This time Taylor to J.C. Back set for Emmy Lusk, the southpaw, with the big swing. J.C. to Georgia. And now Emma from the outside, but a nice rally here. And off the block, just well played by Burgess. And finally in that long rally, 6-3 now. And Annalise Hobein will go back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Kendall McCammon checks in as well on the back row. Emma to JC. Brenna Crawford from the outside. Brenna gets the kill. Kill number 3 for the senior. And just confusing the block. Emma ran up to the net like she might swing for it. And instead the set is for Brenna. Just well played by the senior setter, J.C. Finter. You got to keep that defense on their toes, keep that block on their toes, and Brenna got a clean look at it for the kill. Service error makes it 7-4. And now 8-4 as they give it right back. Phillies trying to close this one out in 3. Stick around for the Caprock Financial Group post-game show, and then we will end this stream, and then we'll start the second half of this doubleheader with the First United Bank pregame show again. Maybe it'd be a good opportunity for the Kyle Motherall Edward Jones halftime show in the middle of these, you know, try to get Motherall in the action here tonight. Finter, quick set inside for Buckley. And Buckley gets the kill. Technically a net violation there. Nine to 4 is Taylor Wood set to serve for the Phillies. Taylor with ace number 2, a good effort from Burgess. She punched it as it was getting into the stands. Taylor's second ace makes it 10-4. Almost an ace, but a free ball at the very least. And now Emmy back corner, nice little back set from J.C. Fincher. Didn't take it too far outside, and Emmy with a good angle finds the back corner. See, JC doesn't go to the pole, just sets Emmy, and Emmy's got room. Kill number 4 for Emmy Lusk, who was the Zia Power Sports Spotlight Player of the game. 14th assist for JC. Just more good team volleyball. Anderson and JC with the assist. Taylor and Reagan with the digs back there. Everybody doing their part. Taylor, another dig. JC, set attempt outside for Georgia. And Georgia on the attack, ended up in the net. I think is what they call. They didn't show a number that time, but 11-5. Ayaka Burgess now to serve, and Talkington trying to get their first set. Back set from Buckley to McGuire. Free ball for the Phillies. Taylor to JC. Another set outside for Georgia, and Georgia just got under that one. 11-6. Good dig by Barrett. JC with the back set for Emmy, and Emmy got on top of that one. So Georgia under the previous swing, sailed it long. Emmy hits that one into the net. 11-7. Burgess again. Ooh, that was a good one. Barrett with a good dig with the overpass. Ends up in a kill for Zyril Hawkins. 11-8 now. Good run at the service line for Burgess and the Lady Warriors. And just as I said that, the service error, heads up play there from Reagan Barrett to let that one go long. 12-8, they had gotten within 3 as Anderson Vanetta rotates in and goes back to the service line. Change up there, Buckley keeps it alive. Anderson sets Georgia inside, and Georgia buries it. Kill number 7 for Georgia McGuire. Aniston now with double-digit assists. Good swing on the back row for Burgess. Taylor Wood sets Avery. Avery was trying to go cross court and got under it. 13-9. Taylor Wood, good dig. Gets it to Vanetta, outside for Buckley. Buckley with the changeup and drops it in over the top of the block. You have to be aggressive with the block on the big hitters, especially on the outside for the Phillies. And then when they do the changeup like that, it's just mean. Nice dig from Vanetta to keep it alive. And Georgia with the set for Emma. Emma, kill number 16. Georgia with her 3rd assist. Again, good effort from Anderson to keep that one off the floor, and then Georgia steps in to set Emma on the outside. Georgia nearly an ace, but a free ball instead. Now she gets it to Anderson. Quick set inside for Buckley, and Buckley the kill. Working on that solo block. It's going to be tough. As you see, they don't really get both of them there for the block. And Carly takes advantage, 16-9. Aniston to Georgia, back set for Emma Clausen. Good set inside off the top of the block. Aniston to Georgia. She'll go outside for Clausen off the tape, cross court. Emma Clausen with another kill. Georgia with the ace. The team leader in aces now has 3. Cameron Calley will check in. Cameron, another one of those Philly seniors. Good serve in the back corner. The group of seniors this big, just tough to get everybody on the court. So Callie on the back row with Taylor Wood and Emma Clausen. They're trying to serve it to Emma, maybe keep her from getting a big swing. But the service error down the line, it's 19-10. The Phillies closing in now on set number 3. Aniston outside for Emma Clausen, and Emma cross court. Kill 18. Aniston was set number 12. Buckley with the strong serve. They set inside for Annalise Hobein, and she gets the kill. Just finds the back corner. Charlie Ayala-Walla, the strong serve, and it's just long. Good eye from Cameron Calley to let that one fly. 21-11. And JC Finter back at the service line. Free ball over for the Phillies. Taylor Wood to JC Finter. JC goes back set for Lila Graves. Lila off the block. Calley to Finter. Now outside for Clausen again. Off the block. Emma Clausen. Finter now with 15 assists. 22-11. And JC with another strong serve. Burgess down the line. JC with the dig. Taylor to Lila. And a free ball for Talkington. Lila gets it to JC. JC goes outside for Emma. Emma just got under that one. 22-12. Piper Noble rotating in. Service error will make it 23-12. Phillies inching closer to a set number 3 victory and a 3-0 victory to move to 5-0 in district play. Keely Williams subs in here. She'll serve. Set on the outside, and it just sells as Maybell Roller didn't quite get on top of that one. It's 24-12, match point. Abilene High stretching out, warming up as they'll take on the Phillies right after this. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the Caprock Financial Group post-game show, and then we'll go into match number 2 of the night with Abilene High. Lila Graves, a big swing, a dig there. Georgia sends over the free ball. Keeley, nice dig down the line. Set from Piper to Georgia. Talkington stays alive, going for the back corner. Taylor Good dig to Keeley, Georgia. Off the tape. So no block, it was in the net, and that's why they called 4 hits as it came back. 24-13, and that'll give Ava Ortiz a chance at the service line for the Lady Warriors. Back set from Piper to Lila. Lila goes back corner and gets the kill. Lila Graves with 3 kills in this match. And that will do it for set number 3, and I'll do it for the match here tonight. 25-13 in the third, 3-0 victory for the Fillies. Stick around for the Caprock Financial Group post-game show. We'll wrap this one up, and then we'll get ready for another First United Bank pregame show for match number 2 between Shallowater and Abilene High.
It's strength training in 2-a-days, running bleachers and sprint drills. You practice till you can't take another step. Then you practice some more. You love the process because you know that to remain in a class of your own requires exemplary character, sportsmanship, and unrivaled excellence on and off the field.
First United Bank is proud to support the Shallowater Mustangs and Fillies. You truly embody the spirit of West Texas.
Founded in 1913 and located in northwest Lubbock County, Shallowater is a place you will find people with small town values who pride themselves in West Texas traditions. Shallowater is a community you will be proud to call home. Mayor Roy King Potter and the Shallowater City Council encourage you to stop in and say hello. They want to make Shallowater the best it can be. Shallowater, where Texas pride runs deep.
Hey sports fans, are you hungry for a win? Swing by Fred's Garage, where we are always cheering for the Mustangs and Fillies. Join us Wednesday through Saturday, where you can have breakfast like a state champion and enjoy watching the game on one of our many screens. Have the best pizza in the 806, or even quench your thirst with your favorite beverage. We will see you soon at Fred's Garage, where every bite feels like a victory.
People's Bank is a proud supporter of Shallowater Athletics. Let's go, Mustangs and Fillies.
Noble Fence Company has been in business since 2001. Owners Branham and Lee Noble are proud West Texans, born and raised in Lubbock and Texas Tech alumni. Now, Lee and Katie are proud members of the Shallowater community supporting the Mustangs and Fillies. At Noble Fence, our main focus is customer service. Contractors can be hard to deal with, but our goal is to make your fence job as easy as possible while building the highest quality fence possible. We specialize in customizing a fence to fit your individual needs using only the highest quality materials and unsurpassed workmanship. We strive to build quality fences, but more importantly, quality relationships with the great people of West Texas. Find us at noblefence.com and call or email us today.
The future.
Welcome back to the CDC for the Caprock Financial Group postgame show, another victorious edition of the Caprock Financial Group postgame show. Fillies 25-9, 25-14, and then 25-13 to finish off a 3-0 win against the Talkington Lady Warriors. The Fillies now 26-9 on the year, 5-0 in district play. That completes their first run through the district schedule. They'll start their second run through the district schedule on Saturday right here at the Horseshoe against Tulia. So be back here at noon Friday as the Fillies will continue district play. Right now, Shallowater and Abilene High warming up. Maybe the Fillies staying warm, staying loose. Abilene High warming up for what's going to be a doubleheader here. So if you're watching the Caprock Financial Group postgame show here in Shallowater, you've still got time to come up here and get a chopped beef sandwich if you haven't eaten dinner yet, and joining us for match number 2 between Abilene High and the Fillies. But today's Glasheen Vias and Innerman player of the game from match number 1 there. It's hard to keep track. I mean, and because it could be 4 or 5 people every night. I don't know if we've actually. I think we gave Emma Clausen one the first night, but goodness gracious, 19 kills and 5 aces from the service line. Emma Clausen, one of your Glassine, Weiss, and Innerman players of the game. She was almost unstoppable. And J.C. Fincher with 15 assists for that. So J.C. Fincher, her 15 assists, 2 aces from the service line, along with Emma Clausen, the Glassine, Weiss, and Innerman players of the game. We'll step away for just a few minutes. We'll wrap up this Caprock Financial Group postgame show. We'll end this stream, and then we'll start the next one between Abilene High and the Fillies coming right up on the Shallow Water Sports Network.